Hi, Rob Lukey with Shop Prop Realty. Wanted to go over kind of what's happened so far this year. We're in November, we're approaching the end of the year, and talk about what I'm thinking is going to happen into next year and so on. As far as the overall market, when you look at Shop Prop and you look at what's happened at the beginning of this year, if you take a look at my post from 10 months ago, which brings us back into about January, I mentioned that I'm long DRV and SRS. Both of these were short the market. My expectation is that we would see lower prices for real estate, 10%, 5%, but maybe even more. We've obviously seen that. This was in January and February of this year. The clients that we spoke to said, hey, you're going to see a trade-off, right? You're either going to buy those properties at a lower price in the second half of the year, or you're going to go ahead and pay a higher rate up for your mortgage, or you're going to go ahead and pay a lower rate and maybe pay a higher short-term price for that property. So if you look at my DRV and you look at the SRS, both of these are short indexes, right? This is an ultra short real estate. You go and you take a look at this as of January, and what you'll see is this is where I was talking about going long those, and you'll notice that this had a move all the way from 14 all the way up to 22.5 for the high. The DRV position, this back in January of 24th, right here, obviously went from about 42, and it was actually a double at the high, went up to about 80. I unwinded those, and I started again talking about buying. If you go back and you look at my post on LinkedIn, right? Here's the hedge that I talked about, the DRV, the SRS. If you go back and you look at the spiders, buying the spiders in here, this was a month ago. If you look at where the spiders are, or the spiders were about right in here, is where I was looking at purchase them, and I did. It looks like we could have had a double bottom in here if you go and you take a look at this. So we could have a double bottom from a Fibonacci standpoint. This looks like potentially this 5-wave correction down. We'll see what happens. If you look at a longer term and you look at this SPY, you'll notice that we're just about back to where we were on those lows. We were right above the pre-crash correction that we saw, the pre-COVID levels, right? So we'll see that's kind of a key point to hold on to for this market. So again, buying down in this range. I did end up also, I mentioned I was buying another property. So I did pick up I bought this property. This thing closed last month or a month and a half ago. So I bought this property. I might be looking at buying one more. But that's kind of my overall take, is that if we can get this move, if I can get prices down in this range, and if real estate prices, I can buy real estate for the price that you saw in June, May of last year, I think that's a pretty good deal. April, we've gotten actually some clients have bought some properties even for April prices of last year. So the market's holding up and is holding pretty strong. We had a big move today. A market's up 789 points. One of the big reasons is because we saw a decent inflation number. So we had this move up. Whether or not this holds or not, I don't know. But my thought process is that over the course of the next year, we'll probably work through a lot of this inventory. The market might start to trade in here, get a little bit better. I think you're going to see it pretty volatile up until we see consistent inflation numbers. And that might mean even the second quarter, even the third quarter of next year, as we work through all that inventory. And then I think that in the next year and a half, you'll see a Dow 40,000 is my thinking, and market will start to rebound. So pretty big move. I mentioned Shop Prop. Obviously, as people know, our goal is to make homes more affordable for everybody, make the transactions more affordable for everybody. And that includes even real estate agents. We're launching our website our technology that has made it so that we can provide lower fees to our clients. We're actually offering that out to agents as well now, so that they can go ahead and use our back-end systems, our different tools that we've created from a technology standpoint to make it less expensive for them, so they can, if they want, pass those savings on to their clients like we do here at Shop Prop. Idea again is to make homes more accessible, to make homes more affordable from a transaction standpoint, that it doesn't cost as much for people to buy and sell real estate, and to make it, again, more accessible. So we're doing that not only through Shop Prop, but we're also offering that technology out to other agents and other brokerages through our company, Metric Realties, through a side company of Metric Realties. Hope everybody has a great day. So it's my thoughts on the overall market. Hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for listening.